And then at mile 23 is when he started having chest pains. And then they went over to the Carl's Jr. by Angel Stadium, and he actually had the heart attack at Carl's Jr. And what happened was he was sitting, he stood up to go get something to drink, and then he fell back. And the head injury was more severe than they realized at that time. They just thought it was a heart attack. So we went to UCI, you know, and at first the prognosis was not good. He was in a coma for about a month. When I walked in, it's warm and inviting. It's kind of like the step before I'm ready to take him home. And that's how I viewed the facility. I was comforted with the fact that they had, that they were familiar with suctioning and, you know, doing medical procedures. You know, by the time he came here, he no longer had a trach or the vent, but those are some of the procedures he had. So I was looking at facilities that could manage his medical needs. They kind of made him feel part of the staff in this one sense, and yet they treated him with respect. You know, and that's a big deal. That's important for me because, you know, as a nurse, you know, I look at patient and relation with the physician or with the staff, and how they interact with the patient and their family members. And so, you know, I just I value that. I felt very welcome, you know, that I could visit anytime. Even after the visiting hours, like sometimes I would have things for my son, and then I would call and I said, is he still up? Can I come visit? And they said, come on down, you know, and they would allow me to come just to see him. And but he got into like a routine where he would go to bed by 8. So if I didn't get done, then I felt that I could call anytime. And they would give me an update on how he's doing, whether he had a good or bad day. And, you know, it's that sense of security that he's doing good, that they're taking good care of him. Well, the hospital basically told us that he would be in a coma for a long time, a vegetative state. And he's proved them wrong.